After summing up the Premier League edition over the weekend by triumphing against Arsenal by 3-1 at Old Trafford, Santos Anthony Santos scoring on his debut in the 34th minute of the game. Then Marcus Rashford gave us a lead after Arsenal equalizing into the 60th minute of the game. And in the 66th minute of the game, United went ahead to regain its lead through Marcus Rashford by really hitting or catching Arsenal on the break after that fantastic splitting pass from Bruno Fernandes, and later Eriksson put in an assist for Rashford to really bury Arsenal in the 76th minute of the game to make it 3-1, and United won it by 3-1 at Old Trafford. And that chapter closed, obviously, before we open another Premier League chapter over the weekend, visiting Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park. United is going to play Real Sociedad at Old Trafford this week and that is today. And obviously, yesterday United went through the last drills of their training, and this is the main reason as to why I'm doing the last video of the day. And I had already told you that we are here to do 3 videos. Last video of the day, remember, we've done 2, the match prediction, then the Casemiro warning, United still chasing on Frankie de Jong, and very many others. But lastly, today we are talking about how United players trained ahead of the Rio Sociedad game that is taking place today at Old Trafford. Rock and David is my name. Smash the like button, comment and share. Endeavor to subscribe to this channel. Remember, we want to hit 9,000 subscribers before the end of this month, and obviously I know it's possible because you've made it possible, and you've made it close to 7,000 subscribers in a space of 1.5 months. Why not make it reach the tally of 9,000 in a space of just 22 days? Those are 3 weeks left. We can make it, guys. Lower right bottom corner, smash the subscription button. After smashing, hit the notification bell. That will enable you get notified each and every time I upload a video onto this channel. Alright, let's get into the footage as how it went down at Carrington, because you need to know what it's all about. But Danny Van Beek and Luke Shaw were out of this. Yet I expected them to start into the game we're going to play today against Sociedad. So we are waiting to see who the manager is going to field in this game of football. So Luke Shaw is really an injury-prone player, and this is where you really thank God that Malacia is here and not an injury-prone player. He looks like ready to play each and every game for United, and is ready to take on the next step at United. And obviously, Luke Shaw is afraid to get into the team, if at all you can phrase it like that, because the left back that Malacia has brought into Manchester United can't really leave Luke Shaw not injured. That's how I can really frame it, because he's really so much afraid. Now, Diego Dello, Cristiano Ronaldo, Lisandro Martinez, this is Cover, this is Casemiro, this is Harry Maguire training at Carrington, as you see them there. Remember, Diego Dello, very much good at Manchester United, but he's one of those players I really expect the manager to really bench tomorrow as we are playing Real Sociedad, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka is expected to come in through. This man, Lisandro Martinez, coming in through and returning back in training. He was not pictured into the footage as United did the recovery training on Monday, then Tuesday full training, and today he returns after getting some injury that really looked that was minor, and he is finally back into the United starting 11. To me, I was really worried in the game of Liverpool when I saw really Harry Maguire coming in through and Lisandro Martinez was really off. I said, oh my God, if Lisandro gets an injury, then we are in for it. So that is the first photo that the website offered to us, and obviously let's get into this one. Another wide picture of Fredriksson. You see him. This is Fredriksson. Then Maino, this one is from the academy. Then Charlie McNeil, academy player. Alejandro Garnacho, a player that I can't wait to see play tomorrow. And I believe that Erik ten Hag might grant him a start as far as United is concerned versus Real Sociedad. That is another shocker that I'm really expecting to come in through at Old Trafford. Then Lisandro Martinez, obviously returning in training and obviously jamming or warming up alongside Cristiano Ronaldo, the GOAT, in there for you at Carrington. And that's how it really went down at a side which goes by names of Carrington. Then we are having Freddy, Diego Dello, Casemiro, and this is a man who goes by names of Santos Anthony, or Anton Santos, doing the needful at the side which goes by Carrington. And obviously these players in here for you, Casemiro and Freddy, I really expect them to start in a double midfield pivot of United tomorrow when you're playing a side which goes by the name of Real Sociedad at Old Trafford. So that is another group of players that was taking place into the drills at Manchester United Carrington training ground. Anthony Santos and Casemiro obviously trying to do the needful and really do that. That is the Brazilian connection and training in there for you at Carrington. Anthony in there for you. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, a man I expect to get his first start of the season against the side which goes on Real Sociedad, was also present in the training session alongside Alejandro Garnacho at Carrington. So Bissaka is expected to play onto the right side of the fullback at United. That is Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and let's wait and see how the lineup is going to be. Scott McTominay, Harry Maguire, and a long line of all these players trying to do a reaction drill at Carrington, led by Scott McTominay, a player who has come on and really put in a very magnificent performance at Manchester United that everyone is so much shocked about, and we now believe that, all right, there is a player in Scott McTominay, as recent managers have always been taking him into the starting 11 and dropping other players. Then the Reds are putting through some running drills. When you look at the Reds, this is Scott McTominay, Harry Maguire, Alejandro Garnacho, Freddie Eriksson. Almost the entire squad of United was really being taken through the drills by the fitness coach of a team which goes by the names of Manchester United. Then we are having Diego Dalot appears to enjoy the hard work. Obviously, look at Malacia, Marcus Rashford. Good to see him to the training session today. This is Casemiro. This is Zidane Iqbal, Rafael Varane, and very many others taking part into these training sessions that Diego Dalot looks like he just can't not be enjoying. Reason being, he's really one of those players that have really been here for a very long time at Manchester United, and he came in, I think, they bought him in the January transfer window. I think Jose Mourinho brought him in. I think it was 2018. Was it 2018? I think 2018 January. Was it 2018 January? 2017. I think, yeah, 2018 January. That's when he was brought in, and he never really got in time with the manager, and obviously Jose Mourinho bought him from FC Porto, telling us that he is one of the most promising right backs that the world is going to notice. And guess who really put him to that level? Obviously Rangnick picked him over Wan-Bissaka, and obviously Erik ten Hag answered our prayers with the fans because we thought that there is a player in Diego Dalot, and obviously Diego Dalot is really showing that he's really a better player than how many of us thought. Then Darren Fletcher, technical director, and the manager, gaffer himself, Erik ten Hag, at the training ground of Carrington, trying to really observe and command the training or instruct the training at Carrington. And I think we, the fans of United, are so much happy about what Ten Hag has really gone to really put into all instinct to the players of Manchester United, and they are really playing very good, and we expect more to come from the club and its players. Then we are having Cristiano Ronaldo, Zidane Iqbal, Anthony, and Diego Dalot trying to do the needful at Manchester United training ground, that is Carrington. And guys, tomorrow there must be a shocker of this young man known as Zidane Iqbal. Zidane Iqbal might be one of the shockers to start into that game of United versus a side which goes by the names of Real Sociedad. With Danny Van being absent, I really smell a rat that Zidane Iqbal is going to be played as a central attacking midfielder behind Freddie and Casemiro. I really smell that because the manager trusts him, and this is a game where you can really give him to play because it's going to be at Old Trafford. Behind him is going to be Casemiro and Freddie, so the manager is going to tell him that please do what you're supposed to do. And he's a very good player. I won't be shocked if him and Garnacho are really handed their first full debut in full colors of Manchester United. I won't be surprised because they've worked hard and they really deserved it. This is the reason as to why James Garner is not the club of Manchester United. This is the guy. He's the guy. He is the guy. Then Marcus Rashford, Anthony Elanga, and Charlie McNeil. Charlie McNeil, centre forward from the academy, playing for the under-21s, Anthony Elanga, you know him very well. Rashford trying to do the needful and really juggle with the ball. And I'm happy to see Rashford back because he really got off the pitch at Old Trafford on Sunday while looking like his hamstring was really having a problem. But he's seeing him back in training is really great because him and Lisandro Martinez, we are not seen in the photos pictured at Carrington during the recovery training on Monday and the full training sessions on Tuesday at Carrington. But this time around on Wednesday, as we head into the game of Rio Sociedad today, he has been seen and he has handed us a boost into this. So Rashford, I think, is going to be benched, and Elanga is one of those contenders to start for the game of Manchester United as we play side which goes by names of Rio Sociedad. Then Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, Freddy, Victor Lindelof, Anthony, and Casemiro trying to do that passing in the floor. You see, when you master that passing, obviously it is good and easy for you in the game of football to go in and pass it, especially doing that one-touch football. And Erik ten Hag wants it a lot and enjoys it a lot when these players are really doing what we call the one-touch football. Being that when you do one-touch football, that means you're doing quick passing. And when you do quick passing, it's very easy to beat off your opponent every time, because when you do one-touch football, like you saw United play against Arsenal, the first goal, did you see how that first goal came in through? You see Ericsson launches that pass to a player who goes by the names of Bruno. Bruno does an inside run and it finds Sancho. Sancho does 1-2, and then Rashford also passing a player who goes by the names of Anthony, and Anthony scores. So that is the beauty of one-touch football, and I know it's really going to be growing game in, game out. And guys, I promise you that every game you're going to be playing, you're going to see those sequences and patterns developing a lot. Like you see how got that first goal against Arsenal. You saw that build-up play from the goal of Arsenal back to the goal of United. De Gea plays in Lisandro Martinez. Lisandro plays in Malacia. Malacia plays in Ericsson. Ericsson plays in Bruno, and Bruno launches the attack to Sancho. Sancho passes in Rashford. Rashford lays that begging pass to a man who goes by the name of Anthony, and Anthony goes for the bottom corner in the goal of Arsenal, and hence leading that. So very many performances like that, very many build-ups like those are going to be seen. And when Casemiro comes in that midfield area to play alongside Ericsson and Bruno, guys, you're going to see more of that, because Casemiro is so much good at that one-touch passing football. One-touch football, he's excellent. He's excellent. And the patience, that patience of really holding back and knowing what next. You get? Because Ten Hag wants a lot players who are good at patient passing football. You have to be patient such that you really make your opponent forget that you are really planning to go in and outscore him. That's why United against Arsenal for the first goal, they really passed back. They passed back. You get? And they pulled Arsenal to the levels they wanted it. And when they pulled it and they created spaces, then they exploited those spaces and they really went ahead and scored against Arsenal. This is the beauty of really this sequence and pattern of passing. These triangles, the more you build them and they're perfect, obviously you can exploit the opponent better and better. Ronaldo, to me, he's starting tomorrow. If at all you watched my match preview, I think Ronaldo is going to start into that game. Then the Reds are in positive spirits ahead of Thursday clash. Obviously, they are in positive spirits. You see Anthony's laughing, Sancho laughing, Malacia ever laughing, Rafael Varane great, Aaron Wan-Bissaka also laughing. I think the manager told him that you are really going to start. This is Ronaldo. Cristiano also laughing, and he can't wait for tomorrow. I'm going to show you even the post that these players have put up as far as this game of football is concerned tomorrow against a team which goes by names of Rio Sociedad. Then Bruno Fernandes and Lisandro Martinez. Obviously, Bruno laughing at Lisandro Martinez, and they are really so much happy and feeling great to be at Manchester United. And obviously, that man has captained United 4 games, and all of them have been 4 straight wins, no loss. And it looks like he's supposed to be the captain of Manchester United. So, having been the captain of Sporting Lisbon, most of us have been craving for him to be the captain. And obviously, Erik ten Hag has seen it and said, all right, Bruno deserves to be the captain. And obviously, with that decision made by the manager, the sinking ship of Manchester United has been really got back to the road by Bruno Fernandes, and is captaining that side very well. And obviously, he's respected in that dressing room of United until Lisandro Martinez all smiles back from that minor injury. Zidane Iqbal, very good and talented player. Reason as to why James Garner is no longer at Manchester United, and he has really shown us that he's really one of those great players that is here to play the game of football. And today, I believe he's going to play some minutes in the game of Real Sociedad. Iqbal Zidane, because there is a player who would have played there, Donny van Beek, is really injured, not seen in training, and I'm going to be shocked if at all Donny van Beek surface has and look sure, because they've been nowhere to be seen, and the manager has not even hinted about them in the match press conference in there for you. Then Anthony Elanga, Alejandro Garnacho, Marcus Rashford, again trying to build those triangles at Carrington, because the manager believes that these are the basics of the game. These are the basics of the game, and obviously they are trying to master the art. And I know we are really going to get the best out of players like Garnacho, and we hope he renews his contract at Manchester United. That is Alejandro Garnacho and Erik ten Hag. Then United players take part into the dynamic drills. This is Ericsson, all smiles. When you see players smiling, it shows you that there is a lot of positivity looming at Manchester United, meaning that Carrington is screaming positivity and anxiety and optimism of beating Real Sociedad today at Old Trafford. Look at Anthony, smiles, Ericsson smiling, Casemiro, Rashford. Everyone is really smiling, and it's good to see them do that thing in here onto the United Matters channel. This is being brought to you by the website of Manchester United, and obviously Ronaldo, Cristiano, Casemiro, Anthony, and Rafael Varane trying again to go on and really master those drills as ordered by the manager Erik ten Hag, because he believes that that is the basic of football in here onto the channel, which goes by the names of United Matters channel. Smash the like button, comment and share, and if at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Some more footage that I really got from the Twitter handle. This is Casemiro and Diego Dallo trying to warm up there for you, and this man is left with just 1 year on his contract, and when it expires, he will be free to, even in January, he will be free to sign for another club, but I know he's going to renew his contract at Manchester United, and he's really putting up a performance that he needs to be really rewarded. And I'm worried that the board is thinking of Rashford, who is left with 1 year and another year to be triggered. Yet there is a player in the names of Dalot, who is really performing very well and is not being put into line. So let's wait and see whether Ten Hag is going to sanction the renewal of or the extension of Diego Jota's contract at Manchester United. Then Sancho and Rashford trying to make those runs and warm up in the for you. Sancho also looking great. Two goals in this game ever since he played for United this season. Remember, he only scored 3 last season, meaning that this season he might average close to 10 or 15 goals this season. And when you're having various people scoring at Manchester United, you're really having an advantage, because in the first game of Liverpool, it was Rashford and Sancho. The next game was Bruno. The third game was Sancho. The fourth game we had Anthony on the score sheet and Marcus Rashford, meaning that at least we are having very many players scoring. Now we want to see Ronaldo scoring, we want to see Martial scoring, we want to see Bruno scoring again, Donny van Beek, want to see Casemiro, Scott McTominay, want to see Malacia, Diego Dallo with those perfect crosses sometimes to go in and aim at goal. Then you want to see the likes of Varane at least coming in through in the corner kicks and really scoring for United. That's what we want to see at Manchester United, and the Rafael Varane is also come into the score sheets. If that happens, then we will be really waiting for results and winning trophies. Now, let me show you. This is Ronaldo. Ronaldo went on his Instagram and posted this and captioned, "Ready for tomorrow." This is what Cristiano Ronaldo went ahead to put onto his Instagram, as you see him there for you trying to dribble and really warm up around Carrington. Ready for the game tomorrow. Cristiano Ronaldo, obviously, tomorrow, I really believe he's going to bang in a hat-trick. That's it. Because if at all Anthony is playing on the right, attacking side of the midfield with Elanga or Garnacho, I expect him to be having full service to really humble a side which goes by the names of Real Sociedad. Then Garnacho has gone ahead to put on his Instagram Europa League ready, and him putting up this gives us a lot of information to send to us that maybe the manager has told you that, please, you are going to play a very big part into tomorrow's game and you're going to be part of the squad. Obviously, has to be part of the squad, and we can't wait to see him play against Real Sociedad. So that's what happened at Carrington today. You've seen it in photos brought to you by Rock and David on the United Matters channel, footage being gathered from the United website and maybe other social media platforms that happen to have exclusives from the training sessions of Manchester United. Your reactions to United players training hard ahead of the Sociedad game, you're welcome to the comment section below. I remain Rock and David, guys. It's time for prayer. I'm going to pray right now. May the Almighty God bless you abundantly, and I cover you all in the blood of Jesus Christ. Those who are viewing United Matters channel, subscribing and passing over the level, may the Almighty God pass it back to you, and may you get what you have always desired and always requested from the Lord. Good night, good morning. Tomorrow is a busy day. We are having a very huge game, and obviously lots of stories are going to be coming out in here onto the United Matters channel. I'm out.